Dear friends of Purple, on the 17th of May we will pause to reflect on the hate and violence that LGBTQA+ individuals continue to experience around the world. Whether this happens offline or online, it is both painful and unacceptable. Love is love and is first and foremost a very personal thing. It's not something that anyone else should concern themselves with, and certainly not in a violent way. A government can and must take measures to prevent hatred and violence and to better protect victims. And we're doing that by stepping up the fight to combat the discrimination and violence being shown towards gay and transgender individuals, including online. Laws and action plans are important, but they won't be enough if our aim is to do away with violence and hatred altogether. What we want to do is to appeal to the people's hearts and minds, starting with the very youngest in our schools. After all, school is where we first learn how to treat each other with respect. That's why I'm so impressed by the Purple campaign, which wants to help build a more tolerant society by raising awareness in our schools. The call is simple. Wear something purple, the color of courage and strength, and do this to support all your LGBTQIA+ friends, family members, or acquaintances. When I was still in school, and I hardly dare say it was in the 70s of last century, there was no awareness raising at all. If anything was ever said about a gay person back then, it was usually said in a not so friendly way. I am convinced that if these issues had been dealt with in a constructive manner back then, I and my companions would have lost a lot less time trying to find ourselves. We would also have been spared a great deal of heartache. Initiatives like this make a difference for a great number of young people. This year, Purple will take place in more than 185 schools and Dutch-speaking universities and colleges in Flanders and Brussels. What's engaging is that so many institutions want to share that message, and I hope that all other schools will soon follow. Let's learn to embrace our differences and realize that there is more things that bind us than separate us. Doing that sometimes requires courage and strength, however, which is why we are wearing the color purple today.